What's up, everyone? South Florida Bourbon Guy here with another daily bit from the barrel. It's April 1st, so what does that mean? Outside of the fact that it is April Fool's Day and I don't have really a joke for you, that means we're doing another old fashioned. So April 1st, springtime. But here's the thing. Here in South Florida, we only have one season all year round, and that's called hot. But where I'm from originally, Rochester, New York, when I think of springtime, I think of Lilac Festival. And a lilac is a flower, basically lavender and white in color, almost like a light purple. Gives off a really nice fragrance. It really reminds me of Rochester, New York, where I'm from. I also think of strawberries. And why that is because when I was a young kid, many years ago, my parents would take us to a strawberry farm. We'd pick strawberries. It was always nice. You know, just reminds you of springtime in upstate New York. So anyways, today we're going to do what's called a smoked strawberry fields are forever. Very easy, old-fashioned to make. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fire up my smoker here. And I'm just going to get this wood a little hot. What I like to do is when I'm smoking these, after I put the glass on it, I like to hit the sides of the glass. It gets a little bit of extra smoke in there because while I'm making this cocktail, I want the smoke to stay right in here. I've got some strawberries in here. Kind of the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to muddle these strawberries because the bourbon here that I'm going to introduce you in a minute, I want to extract the sweetness out of these strawberries. So I got my muddled strawberries in here. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add just my ice. Again, in my middle mixing glass here. Now, a couple different things here. I'm going to add what's called rhubarb bitters. I like to play around with a bunch of different bitters. This is basically a very tart bitter, but it's going to balance or counterbalance the sweetness that I'm going to use with the simple syrup. And a little bit of vanilla, very little bit of vanilla there, just to bring out some sweetness. So now I've got Elijah Craig Small Batch because Elijah Craig Small Batch goes very well with strawberries. So I'm going to add 2 ounces of my bourbon. I'm going to add a ½ ounce of my simple syrup. I'm going to give that a nice mix. Again, very easy old-fashioned. I'll post the recipe here. Now that I'm done with basically my cocktail, I got my ice ball. Nice little smoked action there. I'm going to strain this over my ice ball. There we go. And last but not least, I'm going to take some strawberries and throw those in there as my extra garnishes. And there you have it. Your smoked strawberry fields are forever. Thanks for following the South Florida Bourbon Guy.